I'm here at the UFO crash site, which hasn't been open to the public for 71 years.
April 17th, 1897, a large silver cigar-shaped object came fluttering closer and closer to the Earth, struck a tower at Judge Proctor's house.
An inexplicable incident that would rock the UFO community occurred on a calm night in West Virginia. There was a great deal of conjecture on the origins of a weird craft that crashed to Earth and was unlike anything we have ever seen. However, this is only a single component. Similar instances have happened all throughout the world, ranging from the discovery of alien species and weird wreckage to sightings of strange objects in the sky. Conspiracy theories and the secrecy surrounding alien encounters have only been strengthened by the government's involvement and the cover-ups that followed. Join us as we explore not only the West Virginia accident, but also a string of unexplained occurrences that challenge our preconceived notions about the world and the cosmos beyond, spanning from the Brazilian forests to the heavens above. There is a lot more to discover, so stay tuned until the very end. Number 1. The Puerto Rico Ocean Collision. In Puerto Rico, an unusual saucer-shaped object was filmed plunging into the ocean. Witnesses described the object as a silvery disk moving at an astonishing speed before disappearing beneath the waves. Surprisingly, there was no splash or disruption to the water, adding to the secret. Experts analyzed the footage, concluding that it was unlikely to be a natural phenomenon or a conventional aircraft. Number 2. The Brazilian metallic disc incident. In a quiet region of Brazil, a large metallic disc was seen ejecting a smaller object into the air. Eyewitnesses reported that the smaller craft performed aerial maneuvers that defied known physics, such as sharp right-angle turns and hovering without any visible propulsion. The larger disc remained stationary, emitting a faint hum. Locals believed this was evidence of extraterrestrial reconnaissance, while others theorized it might be a test of experimental technology. Number 3. The Australian Forest Hovering Craft. Deep in an Australian forest, hikers encountered a massive spacecraft hovering silently above the trees. The object emitted a soft glow and seemed to be scanning the area. A smaller craft appeared to dock with the larger one, before both vanished in a flash of light. Witnesses described the scene as surreal, with no sound or visible propulsion systems. Experts suggested the craft's silence could indicate advanced stealth technology, further igniting theories of alien visitation. Number 4. The Unexplainable River Fragments. In a secluded forest, explorers discovered black fragments scattered along a riverbank. These fragments were composed of an unknown material that resisted heat and exhibited strange magnetic properties. Believed to be debris from a crashed UFO, the fragments were collected and sent to laboratories for analysis. Some scientists claimed the material could not be classified as terrestrial, while skeptics argued it was likely industrial waste. The incident fueled discussions about hidden extraterrestrial crashes and the possibility of governments recovering alien technology. Number 5. The Milan shape-shifting orbs. In Milan, Italy, residents observed bright orbs in the night sky. These orbs seemed to change shape, transitioning from spherical forms to angelic silhouettes. The objects moved in synchronized patterns that defied aerodynamics. Spectators captured videos of the phenomenon, which quickly went viral. Experts debated whether the incident was evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence or an elaborate hoax. Some believed the orbs were attempting to communicate, given their deliberate movements. However, the origins of the objects remain a secret. Number 6. The silver disc sighting by a hiker. In the mountains, a lone hiker stumbled upon a silver disc-shaped object resting on the ground. The object was perfectly still, with no sound or visible markings. The hiker, fearful of approaching, observed it from a distance before it suddenly disappeared without a trace. The incident bore striking similarities to classic UFO sightings and was widely discussed among enthusiasts. While skeptics dismissed it as a natural phenomenon, the hiker insisted it was unlike anything he had ever seen. Number 7. The Russian Beach Landing. On a quiet Russian beach, a massive spaceship-like object appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Witnesses described it as a smooth, metallic structure with intricate designs. People gathered around the craft, attempting to interact with it, but it remained unresponsive. Within hours, the object vanished, leaving behind faint impressions in the sand. This sudden disappearance deepened the secret, and locals speculated about its origin and purpose. Number 8. The Black Object on a Beach. In another beach incident, a large black object was seen hovering over the shoreline. Initially mistaken for a drone, its size and sudden disappearance led witnesses to believe it was a UFO. The event lasted only a few minutes, but those who observed it described an overwhelming sense of awe and fear. Despite its brief appearance, the sighting became a topic of discussion among locals and researchers. Number 9. The Desert Retrieval Operation. In the vast expanse of an uninhabited desert, a group of workers stumbled upon something extraordinary, an enigmatic object buried deep in the sand. Initially, it appeared to be nothing more than a metallic anomaly, but closer inspection revealed intricate designs and materials that defied human understanding. This object, believed by some to be a crashed alien craft, displayed features far beyond Earth's technological capabilities. The material seemed impervious to standard testing, with scientists reporting it was composed of an unknown alloy. Number 10. The Dome of the Rock Light. On a quiet night in Jerusalem, an unexplainable glowing light descended near the Dome of the Rock, one of the world's most sacred sites. Witnesses described the light as ethereal, almost angelic, as it hovered above the iconic structure. The light emitted no sound, but captivated onlookers with its brilliance. Then, in a display that defied all known laws of physics, it shot upward at an impossible speed, vanishing into the night sky. The incident was recorded from multiple angles, with videos showing a uniform, controlled movement of the light. This sparked heated debates worldwide. Number 11. The Canadian truck driver's orb encounter. On a desolate highway in Canada, a truck driver experienced a chilling encounter that he would never forget. As he drove through the night, a glowing orb appeared out of nowhere, floating alongside his vehicle. The orb emitted a soft, pulsating light and moved with an almost hypnotic grace, maintaining a consistent distance from the truck. The driver described an overwhelming feeling of energy emanating from the object, making the air around him feel charged. Attempts to shake the orb by changing speed or direction proved futile. It followed with precision. After several miles, the orb suddenly ascended into the sky and vanished without a trace. Number 12. The Area 51 Transport Incident. Near the infamous Area 51, an unmarked flatbed truck carrying a disc-shaped object sparked a media frenzy. The object appeared heavily damaged, with scorch marks and dents suggesting a high-speed impact or weapon damage. Eyewitnesses described it as the quintessential UFO, a sleek metallic saucer devoid of markings or insignias. The sighting reignited debates about the role of Area 51 in extraterrestrial research. Number 13. The Glowing Portal in the Sky. A surreal sight unfolded one evening as a craft hovered motionlessly in the sky. Suddenly, a glowing portal appeared behind it, shimmering with otherworldly colors. The craft drifted toward the portal, which seemed to fold in on itself as the craft disappeared. Within moments, the portal closed, leaving no evidence of its existence. The witness described the event as dreamlike, struggling to comprehend what they had seen. Number 14. The ocean emergence and ascent. During a routine ocean voyage, a boatman witnessed a scene straight out of science fiction. Without warning, a sleek, metallic craft emerged from the water, rising effortlessly into the sky. What made the event even more baffling was the complete lack of disturbance in the water. No waves, no sound, just an eerie silence. The craft descended with a smoothness that defied gravity, disappearing into the clouds. The boatman, shaken but fascinated, shared his experience with others, who corroborated his account. Number 15. The Brazilian crash with no occupants. In rural Brazil, villagers discovered the wreckage of a saucer-like craft that had seemingly crashed. The craft bore signs of an engine malfunction, with charred metal and twisted panels. Despite the extensive damage, no occupants or biological material were found. Investigators speculated the craft might have been remotely operated or its passengers had evacuated before the crash. The absence of any life forms added an eerie layer to the secret, leaving researchers baffled. This incident fueled theories about unmanned alien reconnaissance missions and raised questions about the true nature of extraterrestrial visitors. Number 16. The city center hovering craft. A bustling city came to a standstill as a massive craft appeared in the sky, hovering above the central square. The craft's size and sudden appearance caused panic and awe among onlookers. After several minutes of silent observation, the craft vanished as quickly as it had appeared. Authorities scrambled to control the chaos, but no official explanation was ever provided. Theories ranged from experimental government projects to an alien visitation. Witnesses described the craft as silent, with a surface that seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. This incident remains one of the most high-profile UFO sightings in an urban area. Number 17. The 2014 synchronized objects. In 2014, a video captured a formation of unidentified objects moving in synchronized patterns across the night sky. The objects moved silently and with precision, leaving no trails or signs of propulsion. Witnesses described the sight as mesmerizing yet unsettling, likening the object's movements to a choreographed dance. Speculation ranged from alien fleets to advanced military drones, but no conclusive evidence surfaced. The event remains a hallmark case in modern UFO investigations, demonstrating the unexplainable phenomena that continue to elude explanation. Number 18. 2015 UFO hoax unveiled. On the morning of December 1, 2015, a strange and puzzling discovery was made at the corner of William Nickel and Santan Drive. An alien ship wreckage was reportedly found, sparking intense curiosity and speculation among locals and internet users alike. At first, it was unclear whether the event was real or just an elaborate hoax. However, after some research, I came across information suggesting that this was part of a larger staged event. According to Amber Adam Weber, the creative director of Joe Public, the UFO sighting was actually a part of a national brand activation for Clover, a company promoting its new smart drink. This revelation shed light on the situation, clarifying that the UFO sightings reported in various parts of the country over the past few days were all staged as part of the campaign. Weber confirmed that this particular UFO wreckage found in Johannesburg was the first of its kind in South Africa. Despite the circulating on social media, with many people tweeting and using the hashtag UFO, Weber clarified that it was indeed a hoax. The staged UFO sightings were intended to create buzz and intrigue around the launch of the new product, blurring the lines between reality and marketing tactics in the process. It was an ambitious attempt to grab the public's attention in a way that blurred the lines between fact and fiction. Number 19. The Virginia UFO Crash, 1996. The Virginia UFO crash, which occurred on January 13, 1996, is considered one of the most controversial and compelling UFO incidents in history. It began when the North American Air Defense Command, NORAD, detected an unidentified object entering Earth's atmosphere near São Paulo, Brazil. This object eventually crashed near the small town of Virginia, prompting the swift intervention of Brazilian military forces. Civilians reached the crash site before the military and discovered the wreckage, but the occupants of the craft were unexplainably absent. Eyewitness accounts offer detailed descriptions of the event. A local couple, Eureko and Orolina de Freitas, reported seeing a cigar-shaped object hovering over their pasture in the early morning. The craft appeared to be damaged, emitting white smoke and struggling to maintain stability before disappearing over a ridge. Separately, a pilot named Carlos de Souza observed the same object descending at low altitude. He followed the object to the crash site, only to be halted by military personnel who had already established a perimeter around the area. Carlos de Souza later described the wreckage as containing lightweight metallic materials with unusual properties. Before he could investigate further, he was approached by men in dark suits who warned him to keep quiet about what he had seen. The secret deepened as reports emerged of strange humanoid creatures seen near the crash site. Witnesses described these beings as having oily skin, large red eyes, and unusual physical features. The Brazilian military reportedly captured and transported these creatures under strict confidentiality. Despite official statements claiming the event was merely a military training exercise, the Virginia UFO crash has remained a cornerstone of UFO lore. The secrecy surrounding the event, along with eyewitness testimonies and unexplained deaths associated with the incident, have fueled decades of speculation about extraterrestrial encounters. Number 20. The 1947 Roswell Incident. The 1947 Roswell incident is perhaps the most famous UFO event, igniting global interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. In July 1947, rancher Mac Brazel discovered unusual debris on his property near Roswell, New Mexico. The materials included metallic foil-like substances that were lightweight but highly resistant to damage. Brazel reported his findings to local authorities, which led to a military investigation. Initially, the U.S. Army issued a statement claiming they had recovered a flying disc. However, this was quickly retracted, and officials claimed the debris was from a weather balloon. This sudden change in the official narrative sparked widespread skepticism and accusations of a cover-up. Over the years, more witnesses came forward, claiming they had seen alien bodies at the crash site. These beings were described as small, with large heads and elongated eyes, consistent with popular depictions of extraterrestrials. The Roswell incident gained renewed attention in the late 20th century when declassified documents and whistleblower testimonies suggested the possibility of a government conspiracy. Researchers pointed to inconsistencies in official reports and the involvement of high-ranking military personnel as evidence of a deliberate effort to conceal the truth. The Roswell incident has since become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring books, documentaries, and films. While skeptics argue that the event was a case of misidentified military technology, believers view it as irrefutable proof of extraterrestrial contact. The debate over the true nature of the Roswell event continues to captivate the public, underscoring humanity's enduring curiosity about the unknown. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more updates on unexplainable events and UFO sightings. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.